Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. A federal-level emergency situation has been declared for the Russian region of Belgorod after 23 drone attacks in 24 hours. It follows the region's governor introducing a regional-level emergency situation yesterday. This video purporting to show captured Russian soldiers in the Kursk region. President Volodymyr Zelensky said yesterday that Ukrainian troops had advanced 1 to 2 kilometers further into the Kursk region of Russia since Wednesday morning. Russia claimed it had stopped any further advances. The Hamas-run health ministry says that more than 40,000 Palestinians have now been killed as a result of Israeli military action in Gaza since the 7th of October Hamas-led attack on Israel. That number, 40,005 on Thursday, equates to about 1.7% of the 2.3 million population of the territory, another sobering indication of the human cost of the war. Alongside the fatalities, satellite image analysis suggests nearly 60% of buildings in Gaza have been damaged or destroyed since the beginning of the war. In the past few months, the southern city of Rafah has suffered the most damage. The health ministry's figures for the number of people killed do not differentiate between civilians and fighters. A Russian court has sentenced amateur ballerina Ksenia Karelina to 12 years in jail for treason for donating $51 to a charity supporting Ukraine. Karelina, who has American and Russian citizenship, pleaded guilty last week after a trial held behind closed doors. She had been living in Los Angeles and became a US citizen in 2021. She was arrested during a family visit last January in Yekaterinburg, about 1,600 kilometers east of Moscow. More than half of all homes and businesses in Puerto Rico have been left without power following the arrival of Storm Ernesto. The Caribbean island's main power supplier, Luma Energy, said some 998,000 customers did not have access to electricity. Ernesto, which grew into a Category 1 hurricane on Wednesday, is continuing to strengthen, with gusts of up to 85 miles an hour heading further north towards Bermuda, where it is expected to make landfall on Friday. Forecasters predict it could become a major hurricane in the next 48 hours. Thailand's governing coalition says it had agreed to nominate 37-year-old Paetongtarn Shinawatra as a candidate for Prime Minister ahead of a parliamentary vote. Paetongtarn, the daughter of billionaire political heavyweight Thaksin Shinawatra, is leader of Pheu Thai, the biggest party in the caretaker government. Paetongtarn will be nominated for the top job at Friday's special session of Parliament to choose a new premier following the Constitutional Court's dismissal of Srettha Thavisin. The World Health Organization has declared the Mpox outbreak in parts of Africa a public health emergency of international concern. The highly contagious disease, formerly known as monkeypox, has killed at least 450 people during an initial outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo. It has now spread across parts of Central and East Africa, and scientists are concerned about how fast a new variant of the disease is spreading and its high fatality rate. WHO Chief Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said the potential for further spread within Africa and beyond is very worrying.
The detection and rapid spread of a new clade of Mpox in eastern DRC, its detection in neighboring countries that had not previously reported Mpox, and the potential for further spread within Africa and beyond is very worrying.
And India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the country is entering its golden era and hopes to achieve the goal of a developed India by 2047. In the 98-minute speech, his longest Independence Day speech yet, Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed a crowd of thousands. India's Independence Day celebrations took place at the 17th century Red Fort in New Delhi. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.